In one of the wildest final laps we may ever see in the NASCAR Cup Series, Tyler Reddick steals the win from Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney to win his way into the Championship 4. What a performance by Tyler Reddick. Let's talk about it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Oh my god. I am slightly sick at the moment, so keep that in mind as you're watching this video, but welcome back to another Skylar Dagley post-race review. Today, we are talking about one of my favorite tracks on the NASCAR calendar, the Homestead Miami Speedway. My apologies for it being a very late post-race review. I was up in a big city today with a few friends watching some footy. I know Man United lost. It is what it is. We suck, but oh man. Oh, this is going to be a long post-race review. My throat is going to have to suffer through this one. But, yeah, we went to watch Arsenal versus Liverpool. Oh, my God. But, yeah, no, we went to watch Arsenal versus Liverpool, and then we ended up getting there a little early. I kind of forced them to because United are playing. Look at how red my eyes are, bro. Jeez Louise. But yeah, United lost. VAR give friggin' West Ham penalties that shouldn't have been penalties, and then Liverpool was good, and then we ended up drinking all day. Well, I wasn't drinking, I was the DD, but then I ended up watching the race at a friend's house who had it recorded, and I didn't get home from the city till like 7:30. It's 11:10 recording this now, like good God. But anyway, let's get into Miami. Enough talking about my BS in the run of a day, but starting off, we had a big lap 1 crash very early on with Justin Haley. The Chili's number 7 went for a spin off the front bumper of Ricky Stenhouse. Yeah, man, it just looks like you kind of misjudged it early in the race. You know, it happens. These things happen. It's stock car racing, but yeah, I think Haley chopped the nose a little bit. I think Stenhouse was trying to go up the track a little bit, so two forces collided that weren't going to work. And Justin Haley, unfortunately, paid the price. Yeah, Haley kind of chopped down on Stenhouse's nose there, and I mean, things happen, I suppose, but yeah. It was a very good race, man. Like, people were up ripping the fence all day long. It was so fun to watch. And this is what I love about Homestead, too, is people get... Oh, my God. I think my voice is going from laughing all day, too. Oh, there's some funny stories I cannot tell on this camera. I'll say that much. But, yeah, no, like, Tyler Reddick, he has absolutely ripping the fence. Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson. He actually paid for that, Kyle Larson, because he ended up getting a flat tire midway through stage 1 because of him hitting the fence. But, yeah, Larson was really fighting from the back all day, man. He would end up working his way up, and we'll talk about all that later, but yeah, Larson ended up in 2nd, I believe. Yeah, because Elliott would have taken the lead on green flag pit stops. And then Larson got up into the wall, which ended up causing him to get the flat tire, which brought out a restart where some guys pitted, some guys didn't. And yeah, Bubba Wallace was able to fly right through. And his pit crew did not do him any favors today. I'll say that much. His pit crew did not do him any favors, especially early on. But Tyler Reddick did pick up the Stage 1 win. There was a lot of contenders that established themselves early. Bubba Wallace had a lot of speed early on. Obviously Reddick. Chase Elliott showed some great speed. Who else was there? Christopher Bell. Kyle Larson, obviously. Denny Hamlin, you can always tell, had some decent pace. Really, all the playoff guys and Bubba Wallace were all up there, apart from Joey Logano. Joey Logano was just trash all day, to be honest. Which is why people wonder why he's in the championship for NASCAR. He shouldn't be racing for a championship. Oh my god, but yeah. Elliott was one of the best cars out there today. He might have genuinely had the best car out there. I think his car faded towards the end, but man, that 9 car was super strong today. But what else we got on here? Looking back at my Twitter notes. Yeah, we had a great battle between Elliott and Hamlin for Stage 2. Because those two were up there, but what happened was Elliott pitted when everybody else pitted, like Bell, Reddick, all those guys. They pitted midway through stage, or a little bit before the midway point of stage 2. Hamlin pitted a little after, so he was able to drive his way back up to the front. It took him a few laps to get past Elliott. He was the car that he had the most struggle passing, but Hamlin was able to get by Chase Elliott. Oh my god. Oh, I need a friggin' cough drop or something. But Denny Hamlin was able to pick up the win in stage 2. Oh my god, dude, I should not be doing this right now. I should be going to bed. That's what I should be doing. Good god. But stage 3. Don't ask me how, but Ryan Blaney just came alive in stage 3. I don't even know where he came from either. He just slowly creeped his way up to the front, and there was just one point you're just like, oh, Ryan Blaney's up here. And George Kittle almost just about got a touchdown. That would have ruined me in fantasy. But yeah, I don't even know where Ryan Blaney came from. He just kind of appeared in the front and then just drove away from it. Once that 12 car got clean air, he was just able to drive off into the sunset. Don't really know how, he just kind of did. But yeah. Yeah, another caution came midway through stage, or the final stage, because the 54 and the 7 got together. The 54 actually ended up losing a gear, I believe. Yeah, that battle in the 9 and the 12 before that was pretty tremendous, but yeah. Justin Haley went for his second spin of the day off the bumper of Ty Gibbs. Caution was out, and we have a race for the lead once again. I can't remember who came out on the lead during that pit stop. I want to say it was Blaney, but yeah. So what happened here was, it was really all the playoff guys were like 1 through 7. Well, apart from Logano, obviously. But there was some great slice and dice and battles. Blaney was able to drive ahead a little bit. I think Elliott was getting up pretty close, but Larson and Reddick were having a great battle throughout the field. Byron was in there too, but yeah, Larson was able to get by Elliott, and then he was able to put a bit of pressure on Blaney. And then pit stops started to happen, so this is where the race really starts to get interesting, in my opinion. So Blaney doesn't... Well, Blaney pits, Larson pits, Elliott pits, all those guys pit. Hamlin waits to pit like he did in stage 2. Reddick doesn't pit at all. Reddick pits with 15 to go. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. Oh, excuse me. So, where was I? Yes, Hamlin pitted later than those guys, and Reddick didn't pit at all. He pitted with 15 to go, and then, so Hamlin is just driving his way back up through the field, and Larson is out here giving Blaney a real run for his money. Like, Hamlin is just praying in the car that he can change. Larson and Hamlin, or Larson and Blaney rather, will fight so much it'll change the gap. Meanwhile, Tyler Reddick is still driving around the track, waiting for a caution. The caution never came, so Reddick brings it down pit road. But once Reddick pits, the 44 car slows down and he's able to make it back to pit road. But a lap later, Kyle Larson tries to thread the needle between Ryan Blaney and lap car Austin Dillon, makes contact with Blaney, cuts up in Austin Dillon, gets loose, tries to save it, cannot save it. Kyle Larson goes around, bringing out the final caution of the day with, I believe, was 12 to go at the time. So, that brings everybody back down pit road, apart from Tyler Reddick, because he would have had 4 or 5 lap fresh tires at this point, and he needed the track position, so I don't blame him for not pitting. Hamlin smashes it through the field on the restart. He restarts third. He smashes his way through the field. Hamlin's clear. At this point, I was like, Denny Hamlin's winning this. There's no way Denny Hamlin's not winning this. But, yeah, so Hamlin gets to the front. Blaney's right on his tail. And Blaney is able to get underneath Denny Hamlin with a lap and a half to go. Blaney clears Hamlin for the lead, coming for the white. And then Reddick gets past Hamlin in turn 1. And then Reddick is right on the back of Blaney. Reddick sends it high. Blaney doesn't block the top for some reason. I don't know why. But Reddick puts it on the top, puts it hammer down, clears Ryan Blaney, and wins his way into the championship 4. And bravo, Tyler Reddick. I don't think you stood a prayer at Martinsville. So bravo to you, my friend. You put on a great performance. An absolutely phenomenal performance. What a drive. The man with the pole position locks up the win. And it's a great day to be Tyler Reddick, man. What a performance by that 45 team. MJ in attendance too. Michael Jordan, in the year he's suing NASCAR, will race for a championship. In an ideal world, I'd love to see Denny Hamlin there as well. Because you just know how much that would piss off Steve Phelps and Jim France. That would piss them off so much, and that would be so awesome. But Reddick gets the win, man. What a performance by the Red Dog. Let's get into your playoff not your playoff results just yet. We'll have a look at... Come on. Get it out your head. We'll look at the finishing results before we look at the playoffs, so let's get into that. So, the 45 of Tyler Reddick pulls off the win. A massive 57 points on the day. Ryan Blaney finishes second with Denny Hamlin in third, Christopher Bell in fourth, Chase Elliott in fifth, William Byron in sixth, Alex Bowman, AJ Allmendinger, Carson Hocevar, who had a great day. Carson Hocevar spent a lot of the early half of the race in the top 5. So shout out Carson Hocevar. That's my guy. Ryan Preece finished 10th. Josh Berry finishes 11th. Stuart Haas, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's an impressive performance by them. Where was friggin', what's his face? Noah Gragson. Noah's from 19, so not bad. Kyle Larson ended up 13th. Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, Daniel Suarez, Brad Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Noah Gragson, Todd Gillen, Ricky Stenhouse, Eric Jones, Martin Truex, Harrison Burton, Austin Dillon, John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, Daniel Hemrick, Zane Smith, Kyle Busch, Kaz Gralla, Ross Chastain, Justin Haley, Corey LaJoie, Ty Gibbs, who had a engine failure, Chad Fincham, and J.J. Yaley round off the grid. Lots of great performances all throughout the grid. Definitely some guys worthy of some special shoutouts. But let's talk the round of 8 final race standings heading into Martinsville, because this could get very spicy. I'm excited for Martinsville. So this is how things stand heading into Martinsville. Reddick and Logano are locked in. They will be the 2 drivers racing for a championship. It looks like Bell is going to be the one to point his way in. More than likely, Christopher Bell is going to point his way into Phoenix. That leaves William Byron, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, William Byron's above the cut line by 7 points. Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Chase Elliott are the ones below. William Byron, spring Martinsville winner, could easily win Martinsville. Kyle Larson, won Martinsville a couple times, could easily win. Denny Hamlin, most wins ever at Martinsville Speedway, could very well win Martinsville. Ryan Blaney won Martinsville Fall last year, could easily win. Chase Elliott won Martinsville Fall 2020. He's been in the top 5 a lot here. Elliott could easily win Martinsville. That's so entertaining to see so many of these guys who could put on fun. I guarantee you there will be a point where all 5 of these guys are in the top 5 in the Martinsville race. That's what's going to make Martinsville so goddamn compelling, because all of these guys can easily go win Martinsville. Bell, as long as Bell gets stage points and runs in the top 10, I think Bell is okay. But to have all these guys below the cut line, oh, baby, that's going to get spicy. Because I can guarantee you just about all these guys will be in the top 5 at some point. They're going to have great cars to bring to Martinsville. I need to sneeze and blow my nose so bad, but that's such a compelling storyline heading into Martinsville, man. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, which of the guys who doesn't have a win yet is most likely to get a win at Martinsville. Because that is an extremely compelling story. I feel like all 6 of those guys can win, really. Bell can win. Byron can win, Hamlin can win, Larson, Blaney, Elliott, they can all win, man. They are more than capable of winning at Martinsville. It's going to be one compelling Martinsville race. I will say that. But let's put this race on the Skyler scale. I don't want to talk for too long because I am sick. I need to take care of myself. It's been a long ass day, and I gotta look after my health a little bit. So, to put this race on the Skyler scale, I love Homestead, man. Homestead is bloody awesome. I really need to get to this track someday, because this track is so sick. It's so sick. If it's the championship race in 2026, your boy's gonna be there. I'm buying whatever flight and hotel I can get to Miami, no matter what the price. I love Miami. I love Homestead, Miami. This track is awesome. I love the city. Man, Miami. What a place. But it's time to put this race on the Skyler scale. And in my opinion, this race is a 9 out of 10. This race was absolutely wicked. I enjoyed every second of it. There are parts that probably could have been better. But overall, this was one great race at the Homestead Miami Speedway. I am giving the Straight Talk Wireless 400 a 9 out of 10. A 90% on the Skyler scale. Oh my god. Let me know what you guys picked for Homestead in the comments down below. Who's your pick from Martinsville? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you never miss a future video. And don't forget to join the Patreon for early access to all this content and so much more on that Patreon, guys. Make sure you join that Patreon. But until next time, guys, I will see you at the Martinsville Speedway this time next week. Well, hopefully a little earlier next week. But yeah, we'll see you at Martinsville next week for the Round of 8 finale. And we will know this time next week who the 4 drivers will be to race for a NASCAR Cup Series championship. Take care, guys, and peace.